Alright troops, it's your man Chris Scullion from TireOldHack.com. Recently I was invited to Nintendo UK's headquarters to play some of their E3 games, and Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of those games. Now, as with some of the other videos I've been putting up recently, Nintendo had a kind of 10-minute restriction on how much footage can be shown. This is from the E3 demo. So yeah, here's 10 minutes of Luigi's Mansion. Luckily the demo is only about 15 minutes long anyway, and I skipped the tutorial bit at the start which kind of shows you the basic controls just to save a bit of time, and there's a boss fight at the end which takes a couple of minutes and I'm not allowed to show that as part of Nintendo's restrictions, so kind of, I'm not really cutting anything out of this. This isn't really an edited video. This is other than the tutorial at the start being taken out and then the boss fight at the end being taken out. Everything else here is kind of unedited, so you're going to have to forgive me because there's going to be some frustrating stuff at the start here as I get to grips with the controls. This is literally me playing the game for the very first time, so I'm still kind of getting used to the combat and various stuff like that at this stage, but as you'll see by the time I get to the end of the demo I've kind of got it sorted. But it's a general case of similar to the previous games. It's stunning, kind of shining a light on the ghost to stun it, hit it with your vacuum cleaner, and then you use the A button now to kind of slam it around. And it's pretty cool, as you'll see later on, if there's other ghosts in the way you can slam the ghost into other ghosts to kind of do damage quickly. And you also get more money as a reward for that. This one looks fantastic. I'll be honest, the Luigi's Mansion wasn't really top of my list in terms of stuff I was really looking forward to, because I've always been kind of a bit indifferent to Luigi's Mansion. This is where Luigi appears. It's kind of useful for these kind of co-op style puzzles. You can play it as a two-player game, or you can play it on your own, and you can just summon Luigi whenever you want to kind of do these puzzles where you're getting a load of coins and stuff. But yeah, I was always enjoyed Luigi's Mansion games, but I was never like 100% dedicated to them. When the GameCube launched, I was in my first year at uni, so I was just a poor student, so I could only afford like 2 games on my GameCube when it launched, and I got Star Wars Rogue Squadron because that was one everyone was getting. And because you're at uni you need to have a football game, otherwise your flatmates reject you as a human. Sadly I also got the 2002 FIFA World Cup game. That was my 2 launch games. So I didn't get Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube until much later, and by which point the kind of gimmick is the fact that it was such a short game and everything, like, people forgave it for that at launch, but when you play it later on, I didn't play it until after Sunshine had come out and stuff. At that stage it was slightly less forgivable because the gimmick of, hey, look how great this game looks, has kind of died down a bit. So going into this, I wasn't massively fussed. I played the 3DS one for a while and thought it was okay, but nothing great. But this, I really came away impressed with this demo, and it's suddenly gone from, yeah, that'll be alright, to this is one of the games I'm really looking forward to now. Especially because it's set in like a hotel, apparently. So that'll be a much larger environment, you would hope. That was the main, as I was saying, one of the main issues with the original game is that it was just so short. There you go, it's hitting the ghosts with the other ghosts. So if it's now set in a kind of multi-story hotel, you would hope that there's a lot more to see and do here, and hopefully different environments too, rather than just this kind of generic spooky environment. But yeah, but really happy with it so far. This is where I get stuck for a while, so you're going to have to bear with me. But like I say, this is literally the first time playing the demo. Oh yeah! You can slip in a banana skin and take 1 damage point. You got your plunger gun now. You can kind of plunge things, fire it into things, and then use your vacuum cleaner to pull it. So obviously I couldn't use a vacuum cleaner to pull that barrel, but I can stick a plunger to it and then use the vacuum cleaner to pull the poltergust, if you will, to pull the plunger instead, to pull the rope, which is quite cool. Slightly cruel to suck up mice. Top tip, actually, slightly off topic. You should never hoover up spiders. If you have a hoover or a vacuum cleaner in real life, Luckily I didn't learn this the hard way, I just read about it once that there's a wee thing, a wee ladder you can look at it. If you suck up a spider with a vacuum cleaner, the spider might be like about to lay eggs, and then when you go to empty a vacuum cleaner you might have like 1,000,000 baby spiders in it, so now you know, fun fact. Now there's a key here, and like an idiot, those 3 big things are blatantly there to be broken, but for some reason I'm firing my beam at them and not realising you should probably just fire a plunger at them. It takes me entirely too long to realise that I should be plunging those doors instead of trying to fire a light beam at them. But again, like I say, this is what comes with going blind into a demo and not playing it kind of for the first time. This is me literally playing the game for the first time and discovering what's going on, so warts and all, you're going to have to forgive me for being an idiot for a minute, until I finally go, wait a minute, I have a plunger. And I've only been using the plunger 40 times already to break barrels, so I might as well use it here.
Oh.
I'm taking too much damage from that mouse as well.
Owie.
Yeah, you can feel free to call me all the idiots under the sun in the comments. There we go. I've finally figured it out.
Oh. Huh? Oh.
There it is.
Yeah. Ho. Owie.
One of the other cool things about this, which I didn't really show off in this demo, I played the demo again later on, at the end of the day, and also there's the kind of Mario button that you press to make Luigi shout on Mario, and when he enters a room and he's scared, he's kind of going, does his usual, goes Mario, Mario, but then when you kind of empty the room and he gets more confident because all the kind of ghosts in that area are gone, he starts sounding a bit more cocky about it and starts going, Mario! Mario! It's like, as if to say, hey Mario, come on, where are you? What's going on here? Stop slacking. Yes, that's quite funny. The personality in this game is going to be ridiculous. Off the chain, as I believe the kids say. Here's a kind of simple puzzle which is fairly straightforward to solve, especially in co-op. But you can't kind of bring that down because you're in the lift now. And you can blow with a vacuum cleaner or suck, so you can blow the other way to bring it down. So what you do obviously is you open it. And then obviously the not so subtle hint that you need Luigi. So you go in, splint to Luigi. Luigi sends you down. And then switch to Luigi. You just press a button to switch between the two, it's really easy. Send the lift back up. And then you switch back to Luigi and come down. I love the kind of extreme zoom as well. It makes the environments feel a lot bigger than before. And there's your dark light. Oh no, and the water kills Luigi as well, I forgot to say. There you go, there's my dark light. Wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be revealing here, but I think it's that door on the right. Yeah, there you go. There you go, and that opens the door. Maybe a slapstick there, which is always very nice. And that's pretty much the end of the demo. At that point, you go through this door and there's a boss fight. I'm allowed to show you the opening cutscene, but not the boss fight, and not so much as a single frame of the boss fight can be shown. But I'll let you see the cutscene so you can see at least what's coming up. We go in here.
Oh boy. Hello.
Whoa. And literally one frame after that it turns into the boss fight. So yeah, I'm obviously not allowed to show you any of that, but hopefully that gives you a good idea of Luigi's Mansion 3. I mean, like I say, apologies for being quite bad at it there, but hopefully it gives you an idea as to what it's like. So please do go to tyrolhack.com for more gaming goodness. You can subscribe to this channel. There's lots more kind of game footage coming, not just on the Switch but on other systems as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks, bye bye.